Okay, so let's get back to some Final Fantasy IX. Yeah, so some stuff is about to happen. We just finished Pinnacle Rock and Dagger, Garnet. What the No, the memory card works. I know it works. One sec, let me jiggle the memory card. Okay. So there we go. My memory card was a little finicky, but I just had to push it in all the way, get a good connection. Actually, I think I may want to, one second. I'm going to do something with the video. Where is it? Retro effects. I want this gamma adjust. I want it a little bit brighter. Like that. There we go. Okay. And now we are going to head back to Lindblum. Yeah, so I want this to be, yeah, just gonna quickly run through these enemies, and then we have a cutscene coming up. I know this because I've played this game multiple times before. Also, I can probably set my noise gate to like minus 30 dB? Oh, and hey, I got scanned. Jump off now. The dawn. I want to use summon magic to protect everyone. I know you can do it, Dagger. The dawn. Look. Is that the Red Rose? The Queen's airship. Blowing up the airships. because the queen wants supremacy over everything. Those lights must be telepods. They're sending black mages directly inside the castle. In Clara, they use summon magic afterwards. No! Mother. Mother. Dagger! Atomos. The thing that just sucks. It just sucks and sucks and sucks and sucks. And all those people just fell off the cliff to their death. They didn't even get to die inside of the thing, in the maw. It's so quiet. Mother, I can't believe you attacked Lindblum. Careful, they might still be around. Vivi, you stay here and here. No way, it's dangerous here. There are Alexandrian soldiers everywhere. You should stay out of their sight. Okay. Don't fret, we'll be right back. I'm sorry, Vivi. It's okay, just make it quick. Are you going to resist us? Oh really? I admire your courage. Armed with the Black Mage army and the Eidolons, Queen Braun is invincible. Resistance will only bring death. Mommy? Daddy? Where are you? Please don't leave me here. Finish it off. Should I crush its head? How about its chest? Stop it, he's a living creature. What did you say? Braun programmed them to kill, but they're still just like anybody else. Lies, they may look human, but that's where the similarity ends. They destroy everything like wrecking balls destroy buildings. They don't even know we're made of flesh and blood. Is this the airway station? Yeah. Oh, and it's down. Wait, I want to talk to that person. All the air cabs in service got shot down by the Black Mages. It hurts me even to think about it. What did our customers ever do to them? I don't think I'm in the mood to stay at a hotel. You know, what's this Moogle have to say? There's a letter for Zidane. From Ruby to Zidane. Oh, I'm having a terrible time finding actors. I'm willing to take anyone who can read at this point. What was his name? That narcissist from Lindblum? I'd even take him. Getting over to my mini theater. We need to get some business. Does she mean Lowell? He's a narcissist, alright, Kupo. I can't believe we wiped this city out in just one night. The Black Mage soldiers and Eidolons are not of this earth. It's as if we've opened Pandora's box. Yes, you have. An airship fell out of the sky and almost hit me. Thank goodness it was only a small cargo ship. Wow. There's just a dead Black Mage. You know, just a corpse. War is so primitive. Why couldn't they just... Why couldn't they play a card game to settle their differences? Very true. Ether. And Phoenix Pinion. Is someone there? Black Mage has blinded me. What a terrible loss. I won't ever see my newborn grandchild's face again. Oh gosh. Oh, there's another dead Black Mage. Do you know a rebel group called Vigilantes? No? If you do, you must report it to me right away. Why would I tell them about a resistance group? The industrial business is gone, and also the business and theater districts are also in ruin. Allocate soldiers to the reconstruction. We must get the citizens' lives back on track. Yes, sir. Uncle Artania. Princess Garnet, Master Zidane, glad to see you're both safe. Where is Uncle Sid? Is the Regent safe? Yes, Princess, the castle was spared. Regent Sid is alive. Thank goodness. I will take you to see him. Princess Garnet is back. Uncle Sid! Garnet, I thought Bronn had imprisoned you. Zidane rescued me. Thank you, Zidane. What? But Freya, Steiner, and Beatrix were left behind. The renowned General Beatrix. I don't think you have anything to worry about. I don't think so either, Dagger. We wound up in Pinnacle Rocks instead of Treno, but they'll be fine on their own. What? Pinnacle? Did you ride the Gargant? How'd you know? It's my job to know the land surrounding my country. However, I sometimes lack foresight. Bronn was after the Eidolons. That much I knew. But I underestimated the power of the Eidolons. Maybe I deserve to be cursed with this body. I'm glad you surrendered. Clara resisted and perished. Oh, that explains why Atomos just disappeared. They called it off. What should I say? What can I do? Hey, we got a live one here. Watch out, it might attack. Hey, this one's much smaller than the others. Ouch, let me go, I'm not one of them. Then why are you dressed like a black mage? That must be... We took an Alexandrian soldier into custody. I just said... Should we turn it over to Alexandria? Uncle Sid. Let him go. Master Vivi is no Alexandrian soldier. It's only a disguise to deceive the enemy. I see, my apologies. I've acquired more information about Queen Brangwa. A weapons dealer named Kuja is behind the recent string of attacks. Kuja has been supplying Bronn with highly advanced magic weapons. Supplying Mother with weapons? Yes, the Black Mage soldiers are among those weapons. According to eyewitnesses in Treno, Kuja appeared from the northern sky on a silver dragon. That's the guy I saw in Burmecia. That he came from the north suggests he is from the outer continent. The outer continent? There are many unexplored continents in the world. The outer continent is just an unexplored continent located to the north of our mist continent. I believe Kuja is the only one supplying Bronn with weapons. The man I saw at the castle must have been Kuja. He must be the one who is corrupting my mother. If we defeat Kuja, if we eliminate Kuja... You both catch on quickly. Defeat Kuja and Bronn loses her weapon supply. That will be our cue for a counterattack. Challenging Bronn now will only result in more casualties. So we crush the source of the evil. Yes, Kuja will find other clients, even if we defeat Bronn. I make no mistakes for my mother's behavior, but I shan't forgive Kuja for taking advantage of her. But first, we must rescue Steiner and the others. I'm afraid I can't spare any soldiers. They must remain to protect our citizens. Hey Dagger, I'm telling you they'll be fine. The best Dragon Knight of Burmecia, and the female General of Alexandria, and Rusty, how could they lose? Besides, you have me to protect you. Then I'll look for Kuja. I want to go too. There's no place for me here. Alright, let's go kick Kuja's butt. Will you lend us the fastest ship in Lindblum? Airships can only fly where there is mist, and the mist only exists on this continent. Well, that means you can't cross the ocean on an airship. What about the new airship that can fly without mist? It's not ready yet. Besides, it's under Bronn's control. Bronn gave us two conditions for our surrender. One was the surrender of the new airship. The other was to hand over the Falcon Claw. The airship? I can understand, but what does she want with a piece of stone? I have no idea. Alright, we'll take a boat. That's not an option either. The harbor was also seized. Ah! What do you want us to do? Swim? There is a way. There's an old excavation site near a swamp located north from the castle. Monsters not native to our continent are rumored to appear in the excavation site. The cave, which was found during excavation, is rumored to lead to another continent. Will this cave lead us to the outer continent? Doesn't sound too reliable. Are you sure? Well, I'm not sure. I guess we'll find out. Not knowing is half the fun, huh? Please protect Princess Garnet. We'll prepare the counterattack in the meantime. It's not much, but use it to prepare for your journey. 3,000 gil. I'll wait here, Zidane. Will you get my stuff too? Yeah, that's probably a good idea. So, time to stock up. Listen, Lindblum is Alexandrian territory now. You won't be able to come back for a while. Prepare yourselves well. Let me know when you're ready. Time to buy stuff. Ooh. Heck yes. So I want to synthesize everything because the synth shop has all that gear is quite good with interesting abilities to learn. And then what's this? Sorry, my shop got destroyed and I don't have much to sell. I'll buy 2 tents. And then what is this? I do have a fork, but I got rid of my needle fork. I raised the price because I don't want to sell them anything, but I'll give you a major discount. Okay, that's already there. Oh, I don't have any of these. Flame staff, ice staff, lightning staff is equipped. That's in stock. Okay, let's go ahead and equip. Heck yeah. Ooh, power belt. Raises strength. So I get MP attack and counter. You get that to learn your summon. Mythal Rod. Oh, it's so close to being able to actually use it. Okay. I think Spirit is like white magic. Ooh, Loudmouth is good. Dagger. Ability up is really good. And then I think instead of antibody, you want Loudmouth. Okay, so that's the weapon shop done. And then I think that's everything I need. Follow me, the Regent is waiting on the base level. Bronze Fleet arrives. Why are they loading food instead of valuables onto the ship? I wonder if they're gonna take them all back to Alexandria. Maybe they're going on a very long trip. Stop that chatter and keep loading the ship. Yeah, they're definitely going to the outer continent. Damn them! They think they can walk all over us. We gotta stall more. Let's keep working. Alexandria rules this continent now. Where else can they go and conquer? What do they really want? I don't know, but you know how greedy Braun is. I wonder where we are going next. I don't know of any kingdom that poses a threat to our country. I'm sure Queen Braun has a plan. There's no need for us to worry about such matters. Come now, we need your help. Some Lindblum soldiers have locked themselves up in the guest room. I wonder what Braun is going to do. To Dawn, do we really have to go to the outer continent? Hey, what's up with you? You said you wanted to go. What if something happens to you or Vivi? I might not be okay on my own. Are you worried about me? What? Well, I mean, a princess needs her elite guards, you know? I'd be stranded without you guys. Are you trying to flatter me by calling me your elite guard? Sorry, I was only kidding. You'll be fine with me. What about you, Dagger? We don't know anything about the outer continent. I've made up my mind. I don't want my mother to commit any more atrocities. Alright then, I'll protect both you and Vivi. Thank you. Zidane, I'm so glad you're here. Vivi, where's Uncle Sid? He said, "Quack, quack, wait here," and went away somewhere. Where could he be? Quack, I did it! I stopped a trolley between here and the Serpent's Gate. That'll show them not to fool around in my castle. Now go! Quack, quack. The excavation site is like a maze. Be careful not to get lost. And take this with you. It's a rag. You big dope, it's not just a rag. What? That is a national treasure of Lindblum. That is an ancient map of the entire world. Wow, thanks. World map, not just the Mistcontinent map. Now go before they find you. Zidane, Vivi, please protect Princess Garnet. Okay. Uncle Sid. Well, don't worry about me. I'm stronger than I look. Now go. They'll squeeze all the oglop oil out of my body if we're caught. Let's go, Dagger. Active time. How infuriating. My, they have an oglop for a regent and buffoons for soldiers. Why do they take so long to load supplies? You two, I did not give you permission to rest. I understand that things are moving slow, but keep in mind that the next mission is about to begin. The machine over there stopped and the trolley stopped coming. Right? Yes, it made the strained quack quack sound. I wanted to go shopping before we left the harbor. Any word from the lookout? No, ma'am. Nothing. This must be Regent Sid's doing. He's hiding something. Yeah, Sid. Come with us, you two. Find the Regent. Yes, ma'am. Sure, I might buy some items. Ooh. Adamant. Ooh. I too. Do you have high potions? You don't. I want mail, Kupo. I'll save. Keep going. Come on! Come on. That's annoying. My memory card is starting to act up. That's not good at all. I wonder if I need to like clean the connectors or something. The only thing that really changed is the other day I pushed it further into the PlayStation, which must have adjusted how the connection was being made. Yeah, I think I already got everything that I can get. Actually, no, because now I have, I think, I have Reef now, right? So I should have, there should be more chocographs that I can access. Oh, so that's what Explodo looks like. Oh, and Ramu. Oh, wow. Good job, Vivi. Yay, Vivi learned Loudmouth. Loudmouth. And Dagger learned Life. I think this is Blind and Stona. Stona is good to have. I'm gonna do this. She's already learning Loudmouth from that. And then that. What about Vivi? Yeah. Learn Blizzara. I'm already learning Fyra from this. What's that? Auto Potion? Magic goes down a little bit. I get that's a net gain of stats. Insomniac. Oh, magic goes down. Do I get Spirit? Sure. And then Vivi needs Loudmouth. So Loudmouth makes it so you can't be silenced, which, as a mage, is almost a necessity. I still believe that you can call my name. Okay, so I know there is... I want to say this one exists. What's this chocograph called? The chocograph is Small Beach. Yeah. That is over here. Here we go. So we go like this, and then it's like on this beach somewhere. There it is. Found a treasure chest. What's in it? Remedy, elixir, rising sun, and an oak staff. Nice. Okay, so chocograph menu. The other one is Bird's Eye Lagoon, which I think, if I remember correctly, is over near Lindblum. Let me get back on the land. I don't know why I like this minigame so much. I think it's just the pleasant music. Yeah, that looks like the island. Oh, yeah, there we go. Perfect. Found 8 potions, 4 Phoenix Downs, 3 Ethers, and a Magician's Robe. Ooh! Open Chocograph menu. And what do we have? Far away is far away, that's far away, that's far away. That's Burmecia. Uncultivated land. Yeah, I can't do uncultivated land. That is over in the Alexandria region. Alexandria, third of this continent, which I don't have access to. And now comes the hard part. How do I get back to the mainland? Where do the shoals connect? Okay, let's go to Q's March. Wom, 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 wom. I think it's this one. Oh wait, do I have to talk to Quan? No, Quail. Yeah, I think it's Quail. Also, did my frogs populate? Or did I... Ooh. Hey, Queena's here. Queena, you're safe. Long time no see, Zidane. Much trouble coming back from Clara alone. Do you know a way to the outer continent? I heard there was an entrance somewhere around here. Outer continent? Maybe I find more delicious frogs. Sound interesting. I help you and I eat more frogs. I come with you. Yeah, Queena. Oh, Queena already has that. Ooh, Magician Robe. MP plus 10%. That's also MP plus 10%. And Clear-Headed. Yeah, you get the... Oh, Vivi can't learn MP plus 10%. What? So then you get this. Oh, interesting. Can only non-mages learn MP plus 10%? So I think this is the way to Quails. Do you know any excavation sites in this area? Excavation site? Maybe I hear about it, maybe not. Maybe. What do you mean, maybe? I only hear about excavation site around this area. This marsh road covered in brush. How many frogs you catch? Oh, I don't know how many frogs I've caught. I think I've caught maybe like 5 or something. Maybe I'll actually go ahead and collect a bunch this time. I probably won't. This marsh covered in brush. Maybe there are road to excavation site hidden somewhere there. Queena might know. Hidden brush, huh? Well, thanks anyway. Yeah, I'm still pretty early, and this is my... So the first time I went to the marsh, I almost exhausted it. Oh, and Queen is like, hey. Yeah, let's catch some frogs. Okay. What do the golden frogs do? Are they worth extra? Okay, there's a male. And there's a female. No, I'm not done, I'm not done, I'm not done! I catch some more. The Don's upset. Keep it. I forget what golden frogs do. I think I should have probably left it. This is not the worst minigame that has ever been in a Final Fantasy game, though. Okay, I need to make sure one of these is male. I wonder if they have different patterns. Like, if they are visually distinct. Okay, that one's male. That one is male. You working hard, Queena. Oh, I'm playing on PS1. You've come far long way of Gormand. I give you this. Silk Robe. Thank you. Yeah, as a kid, I didn't realize that you had to maintain population. I mean, eventually it'll repopulate, but it'll take a while. And the golden frog has, like, mechanics associated with it. It's not just, yeah, let's see. FF9 golden frog. Oh. The golden frog. Golden frog accelerates frog growth by lowering the maturity level. Babies are born. Oh. Also changes successful mating. It is best to always leave a male and female behind. One should not catch the golden frog unless wanting for it to respawn in a different marsh. Okay, I messed up. One should not leave a group of frogs of the same gender alone with a single frog of the opposite gender. This does not increase the reproduction rate. One should not leave a single gender group behind. One can save before entering marsh and reset. Good to know. The golden frog actually has a gender. So this frog over here is female. That's the female frog. I think I might be good. Really, the only thing I fucked up is that golden frog, which was a really bad thing to catch. Yeah, that's the female. And that's a male. Okay. So there are those two frogs. The frogs on the top of the screen are the ones I want to catch. Potentially. Male. And then there's that one on the far left. If it's male, I'm gonna catch it. If it's female, I'll let it go. It's on the middle rock. Okay, it's coming closer. It's on the left rock. It's up here at the top. Looks like a baby frog. No! Okay, I'm done. I'm done. I'm done. I done catching. No, dude, the Chocobo. No, dude, do not bash Chocobo Hot Cold. That is, I think, my favorite mini game in any Final Fantasy game. I love Chocobo Hot Cold. You have no idea. I love that game. First time I was in Japan, or the first time I was coming back from Japan. No, it's random, but like the music is amazing, and I mean, it's like gambling, but it's good. Also, I don't think I want to. We should all just die. Yeah. It's too random. I mean, you get I would say you get a feel for where everything goes. Like, the possible items you can get are random, but you get a sense of, like, how the beak works a little bit. Or at least, I think I have a sense of how the beak works. Quina, where are you going? I smell frogs. No, we have to look for the entrance to the outer continent. I smell frog this way. Hey, Quina, hold on. Darn it. Aha, frogs. Hold! They just run through. Okay, I need to... They run away again. Wait a minute, Quina, check it out. This entrance, this must be the entrance to the excavation site. First time I see this. Zidane, we going inside? Of course we will. It might lead to the outer continent. Let's go. Okay, so this is going to be Fossil Rue, so I need to get level 4 Holy from a feather circle. Yeah, if you play it at 3x speed, it only takes an hour or two to get everything instead of like the 5. Yeah, but that is blasphemous. That is blasphemous. I am the person who is upset that when you do 3x speed, the Chocobo moves faster, but the timer doesn't go down faster. I am that person. Is there something inside? It's too dark to see. Oh, fuck this thing. That's why it's so good, though? No! That's why it's broken, because you ruin the game. You ruin it. Bruh, it's still fun. Like, I have always actively enjoyed that minigame. Wow, I didn't get hit a single time. Yikes, ah! You sound like me with Blitzball. Okay, Blitzball also is underrated. It's not as good as the Chocobo Hot Cold game, but Blitzball is underrated. Although, actually, at the end of it, it just becomes really dumb. I should start saving my VODs. Okay, when I played Final Fantasy X during the pandemic, I 100%ed the game. Well, I did everything except for fighting the Dark I didn't do the Dark Aeons or the Monster Arena, but I did all the secret weapons, which included doing all the Blitzball tournament stuff to get like Waka's like special sigil or whatever. It's like, you can ask anybody. All you do is you pass the ball to Brother, and then you run all the way around gathering everybody, then you pass the ball to Tidus, then you eject shot, and then you win every single game. Sorry, Vivi. Are you okay? Yeah. Look out. How do I... That was a close call. Geez, that didn't do much good. Who's there? Oh, it's Lonnie. I've been looking for you, Princess Garnet. Have we met? Quit flirting with her. Yes, ma'am. I'm Lonnie. I'm under order by the Queen to find you, Princess. My mother? What does my mother want with me? I am not returning to Alexandria. I've got bad news for you, Princess. It's not you I'm after. What do you mean? The pendant. Does that sound familiar? Let's have it back. It belongs to Queen Braun. Listen carefully, Princess. Okay, so when I used that brother and Tina strategy from when I was a kid. I guess I had a guide and I had the stats of all the players, so I knew that brother was just the best player. And so you get brother, and I quickly learned you could get everybody. Like, he's fast enough, you can just get everybody to follow you, and then of course you just do the pass to Titus and that. That's the same strategy. The only difference this time for me was I actually recruited other players that were also good, so it wasn't just the Titus and brother show as I was leveling them up. But yeah, listen carefully, Princess. You escaped unscathed from the monster, but you're not going to be so lucky with me. Hand over the pendant right this minute. Are you the one who set that monster loose? Retrieving the pendant far outweighs the safety of the princess. What do you mean by that? I meant exactly what I said. My orders don't include Princess Garnet's safe return. What? My mother would never order that. That's enough. Give me the pendant. You're trying my patience. What if we refuse? Stubborn fools, have it your way. Also, you might be interested in this. One of the games on the NVIDIA leak was Final Fantasy IX Remake, and that still has not been announced. So maybe Square's going to announce that in like a year or something. Or maybe to coincide with the TV show. Give me the pendant and surrender. I'm cautious. Because this game succeeds because of the art style. Oh my god. Is she only attacking Garnet? She is only attacking fucking Garnet. Fine, we're getting fucking mighty guarded up in here. Oh no, fucking Dagger's dead. You fucking asshole. Yeah, no, I would love... So, like, the Memoria mod on PC is actually pretty good, where it does an AI upscale of all the backgrounds, and then it has, like, increased resolution for the PC thing, and then it fixes all the tiny things. Like, that'd be cool. Like, that's cool, and ideally, that's what they would put out on, like, platforms these days, like, something of that quality. But that's not gonna happen. What do you think you're doing? Why are you attacking Quina? Okay, got the Gladius. Where's my Phoenix down? Potion on that. High potion on Quina. Come back when you're ready to fight. Okay. What if I Ramu? Ah, fuck. One sec. I'm gonna check something. Lonnie. Boss. What is she carrying? Oh, she has a coral sword. but it's a really low steal rate. Why aren't you giving up? No. Oh. Yeah, Dagger's dead. Okay, I'm just gonna try to end this fight. Oh, so I need to slow again. Yeah, like, if it seems good, I don't know. Like, personally, I think there's no need to actually go ahead and like do a, I'll say, full-on remaster of Final Fantasy IX. Like, if they were to just release... What do you think you're doing? Fuck. I should have probably focused on, you know, reviving my characters rather than just trying to... Yeah, I probably fucked up. Oh, motherfuck. I just realized last time I saved. My potion on self. Item. My potion on self. That's gonna kill, isn't it? Fuck you. You're pretty good. Really, it was one hit? You're pretty good. Oh, it was a struggle for you to get through when I replayed it last year. Yeah, I can see that. I can see why that could be a reason. I think that the struggle with doing a full-on remake is having to make every single area connected and not be like these one-off screens increases the scope of what they have to do significantly. Because they have to make sure everything is actually like a real three-dimensional space. What a drag. I'll let you guys go for now. And now I get to do this, and then you have Cure. And so the scope of a game like these PS1 these PS1 Final Fantasy, these earlier Final Fantasy games, is there's so much that's implied that doing a full-on remake is kind of untenable, or what have you. Oh, gotcha. You want to enjoy your favorite Final Fantasy IX game again. Yeah. That is true. I guess I've been playing this, I have played this game, I don't want to say every 5 years, but, at least every, 7 years. So, it came out in 2000. I think I probably played it sometime after that. Then I played it in college, and now I'm playing it again. An Untamed Garget, huh? Maybe I can ride it. Yeah, we'll see. Also, I don't know, maybe I've just played so many of these Japanese RPGs that I don't mind the encounter rate. But I know most people hate random encounters. So like the reason I'm playing this is in 2017 I decided for the, what was it, 30th anniversary of Final Fantasy, I was going to go through every mainline Final Fantasy game. And I got through, I want to say, I got through 7. I think I got through Final Fantasy 7 in 1 year. And then I got like a hard stop at 8. And then I've slowly been chipping away at 8. And I finished 8 earlier this year. And now I'm going on to 9. Or I played 10 during the pandemic. But I'm actually making progress again. And so I've been like exposed to everything from like early Final Fantasy 1 all the way through this. So I guess I've been playing essentially original releases. Or the things that are closest to original releases as I can. So like random encounters are my thing. 8 is really good. 8 is a cool video. 8 is a very cool video game. It is very weird, but 8 is so freaking cool. I appreciate it a lot more now as an adult than I think I did it as a kid. So that's where I ride the Gargant back. Are you here? Also, the music in 8 is so good. Are you here for the treasure too? Treasure, what are you talking about? You don't know this excavation site has tons of treasure and rare fossils. You're not here to steal them. No, we're not treasure hunting. Does this tunnel connect to the outer continent? The outer continent, you're trying to go outside? Huh, this tunnel's like a web. I don't even know how far it travels. You'll need to go that way, but it's quite a trip. The only way to get further is hitch a ride on the Gargant. But it'll lead you to a dead end if you let it go wherever it wants. So you navigate the Gargant with that switch over there. What's the relationship between the switch and the Gargants? The switch changes which fountain the water comes from. Gargants hate water. You can block off sections you don't want to go to by activating the fountain with that switch. That over there is the number 2 switch. You'll need to trigger it to go to the other side. I see. How do I get there? Do I have to tell you everything? You can get there on a Gargant, but you'll need to trigger the number 1 switch to do it. I see. Thank you for the info. Hey, it's Stiltskin. You have it on Switch. So I have to say, the FF8 quote-unquote remaster, I think, is a very bad version of Final Fantasy VIII. The menus don't run, or I think the menus only updated, like the menus in battle only update 15 frames per second rather than I think 60, which is really bad when you're trying to do the boost mechanic, or when you're trying to do any of the timing-based limit breaks. All the world map textures are mapped really poorly, so the textures both look blurry and the seams don't line up, and it leads to a picture that looks really, really bad. There's also no 360-degree movement, so you're locked into 8 different directions. And those are like my main issues. Also, I mean, there are art changes regarding like the characters, but that's take it or leave it. Yeah, so there's all that. I think the music's fine, but like there's all that stuff which is bad. Personally, I would emulate or play it on. I mean, you probably don't have a PlayStation. If it were me, I would emulate it or play it on Vita or PSP or anything. I think is better than the remastered version, but the remastered version has the cheats and whatever. 4 is good. 4 is a good video game. Oh, but the game is in the US. Gotcha. Final Fantasy 4 is a good game. Also, Final Fantasy 1 is very good. It is a very good game. You'd have to play it on PC because the pixel remasters aren't on console yet. But Final Fantasy 1 is a very good game that I think still holds up. It is very different from it's like a very RPG. There's not a whole lot of story, but it's a really good like game where it's like, oh, pushing your luck and managing resources on, oh, I can only buy so many potions and I want to go into the dungeon and do a deep dive, but there are all these monsters, but I'm missing all these treasure chests, so how do I balance all my stuff and how much do I want to keep going? Oh, Final Fantasy Origin is a very good way to play Final Fantasy 1 and 2. That's how I played them. They're the closest to the originals, which some people don't like. But yeah, that's a I like the original MP system of Final Fantasy 1, or the original charge system like D&D from Final Fantasy 1, but in all the later versions they lowered the difficulty, and on top of changing the MP to just the magic to just be a MP system instead of having the D&D style charges. I've done a deep dive into all of this, but yeah, Final Fantasy 1 is super cool. I highly recommend it, and the game's what, like 12 hours, 15 hours at the most. It's like really snackable. That was some trouble I ran into in Clara. I was hurt so bad I couldn't even move, but now that I've recovered, I'm back on track. Yes, I do want to buy it. Thank you. Thanks to you, I can continue my journey. I got a letter from Kupo. I don't even know who Kupo is, Kupo. Let's read it together. From Kupo to Mogki. I'm bored, Kupo. I'm so bored, I'm going to hide away. Try finding me inside this cavern. Hint, I'm behind a wall. What a carefree Moogle, Kupo. I fled from Lindblum with my life. What's in the Mog Shop? Yeah, so the Final Fantasy was extremely influenced by Dungeons and Dragons. The floating eye monster was originally known as Beholder in the Japanese original, and then when they localized it, they're like, we need to change this. But basically, the way it works is you have multiple levels for your spells. So you have like level 1 spells, level 2 spells, level 3 spells, etc., up to like level 8. And you can, on any time, you can know 3 spells of any level. And then each level has a different amount of charges you can do. So like you might have 8 level 1 charges, 7 level 2 charges, and like let's say 3 level 3 charges. And you can use all those charges no matter what. But then they only replenish when you rest at an inn or use a tent. So it's again a lot of resource management, which is, I like it because it's unlike most games made today. A lot of people don't like it because it's arguably more challenging. Yeah, literally D&D. Final Fantasy 1 is a very good game, and I highly recommend playing it with the original stuff, because like going through the final dungeon was so cool, because like my characters were like a relatively high level, and I had maxed out however many potions and healing items I could do, and like that game was like perfectly tuned to make it so I was like, okay, how do I use my, like, you have to be careful about how you cure, because you can't just use all your healing between every battle, because if you do that, you're gonna run out by the time you reach the final boss. And it's like, it is underappreciated, but it is so good. Yeah. Like I would never play the NES, like the oldest version I would play is Final Fantasy Origins. I think that's honestly a pretty good version, and then the Pixel remaster is probably also very good. But the ones in between are gonna be not so great. I didn't save at the Moogle. I should have saved at the Moogle. Did I save at the Moogle? I don't think I saved at the Moogle. What are these enemies called? Oh, these are feather circles? Oh. How much HP do they have? Let me check. They have 619 HP. So let's see how much damage this does. Oh, hell yeah. So that thing has like less than 100 HP left. Which means Quina can go ahead and eat it. And then I get my level 4 Holy. Oh, yeah, it's probably a little. Pixel Remaster is probably a little easier. They probably have like quick saves and other like quality of life stuff. But I think people said the Pixel Remaster was kind of challenging. Like they didn't totally nerf the game. But yeah, there was something they did. I think they added ethers. Yeah, that's what the Pixel Remaster did. They added ethers, so you can adjust your MP. You can restore your MP outside of inns and tents, which is it changes the game. I think it makes it so you're less you're less hamstrung by your MP. Yeah, leveling up is faster. I could see that being a thing that they would add. Yeah, I think the Origins version is basically identical to the like NES Famicom original. There may have been some slight adjustments, but it's like they have a bunch of quality of life stuff. Like, hey, you can now buy more than one item at a time. You don't have to press, you don't have to say, I want to buy one potion 99 times. Stupid and trouble. How much is an ether heal? Oh, a lot. Oh, I never went that way. Fuck. Oh my god. Okay, I'll go back. Damn it. Why am I such a... The thing is, I don't even know if there's anything over there for me right now. But yeah, Final Fantasy III was neat. I'm interested in playing the Pixel Remaster. I have it, but I haven't gotten around to it. 5 has a fun fun class customization, but like the story is not a whole lot to write home about. 3DS bored you? Yeah. So what they did with Final Fantasy 3 on DS is because they made everything 3D, right? But they made everything 3D. But because of that, they couldn't have as many enemies on screen. So they ended up doing is just making it so the enemies took more, they were just damage sponges. Which is like, I don't think that's a good way to balance that. Oh, Jelly is good. You should learn Jelly. Lowers all your stats, but you need to learn Jelly at some point. But yeah, they also added some story. Like, there was, like, 0 story in original Final Fantasy 3, from my understanding. I played Final Fantasy 3 3D on PSP, which had fast forward. And I think that is a good feature to have, especially for those really old ones where it's just basically a ton of grinding. Oh, okay, that's not bad. It only adds 1. That's not that bad. That's a pretty good way. I think that's a relatively good way to balance it. Ability up. Yeah, let's learn ability up. And then let's equip ability up. Yeah, why not? This means I learn stuff quicker, yeah. Yeah, I don't think I had to grind in Final Fantasy 1. I did grind in Final Fantasy 2. And I think I did some grinding in 3. Definitely 3, okay. 3 is notorious for the final dungeon in Final Fantasy 3 is absurd. You essentially have to go through 3 dungeons without saving. Oh no, sorry. You get to do 1 dungeon and then you get to save, and then you have to do 2 whole dungeons, which includes, like, I think literally 7 bosses without saving. Like, it's probably the most absurd final dungeon in a Final Fantasy game. Like, it's not... Like, it's challenging. But it's not that bad. You just kind of have to, like... The way it was designed is you should not expect to complete the dungeon on your first entrance into the dungeon. Like, you go in the dungeon and you get so far and, like, you beat a boss and then you come out and then you gather resources and then you recollect yourself and then you're like, okay, let's go again. And, like, that's how you have to play, like, those style games. It's less about, like... Yeah, although I will say, the final gauntlet is a pain in the ass, because basically... You get to the top of this one dungeon, right? And you beat what you think is, like, the final boss or something. Yeah, you get to the top of the dungeon, and you beat what you think is, like, the final boss. And then turns out, no, that's not the final boss. And you actually have a whole nother... You have, like, another essentially boss gauntlet to go beat. And you have to beat, like, I think 4 other bosses. And then you get to fight the final boss, which then has, like, 2 forms. It's so dumb. All of this for some fairy earrings. So what's kind of funny is in Final Fantasy 14, the first, like, large raid series thing where it's like, oh, we're gonna have 24 people doing this dungeon. It's like a series of 3 dungeons that are separated out by patches. What they did is they took that final dungeon of Final Fantasy 3 and split up into 3 dungeons, like 3 individual Final Fantasy 14 dungeons that are each, like, 25 minutes long. Because that's how long it fucking is. And it's like, what? Oh, one sec. Am I gonna beat Ozma? I have never beaten Ozma. But I think I probably will. So, like, as I've been going through the series, I've been trying to beat all the super bosses as best as I can. Well, actually, no. That's a lie. I think I... Is that a lie? I think that's a lie. I did everything in Final Fantasy VII. I did the super boss in 8. I did the I did all the mini game stuff in 10. I don't apparently can do it with really low level with a very specific Freya strat. That sounds like a thing. I am actually getting all my blue magic this time, so I don't know if that would help, if that's gonna help or not. Why not just use Ramu? I just wanna kill these things. But I think I've been like doing things I could never do. Like in Final Fantasy X, the freaking Chocobo in the Calmlands thing, you know? Like that bullshit I actually did this time. So maybe I'll go and try to beat Ozma. Also, fun thing about Final Fantasy VIII, that game is maybe the most, other than Final Fantasy V, that might be the most broken of all Final Fantasy games. In the sense that it's really easy to get extremely overpowered very early and just steamroll the entire game. I don't know if you're familiar with it or not, but basically, you play a lot of cards, and you become the most powerful being in the world. So like, in Final Fantasy VIII, you get powerful by attaching magic to your weapons. And what you can do is turn enemies into cards. And so you turn enemies into cards, and then you take the cards, and you can turn the cards into items that you then turn, and you turn those items into magic. And then you attach that magic to your character. And so there are ways to get really good cards really early in the game, and you just win. And then later, it's also really easy to get extremely overpowered, which I ended up doing. Like once you hit disc 3, and once you have the airship, you're like, you just grind for like 2 hours and you're good to go. You just fight cactuars in the desert, and you are unstoppable. Yeah, no. So like when I was a kid, I didn't play the card game like at all. But like, 1, the card game is actually good. And 2, it makes you extremely, extremely OP. And you don't have to do the whole like, you don't have to turn cards into things. You can just draw the magic. You can like suck the magic from enemies if you want to, but yeah, it's fun. It's weird. Final Fantasy VIII is like one of the weirdest is the weirdest mainline Final Fantasy game. But it's so good and interesting because of it. And like the story is kind of weird, and then the music is really good, and like the themes are kind of cool. It's like they got all this money from Final Fantasy VII. They're like, hey, let's just make some weird shit. Like, how can we make a game that is very different from Final Fantasy VII? And then they did it. And like, I admire their gumption to just go ahead and do something brand new, even after they made like basically millions and millions, like probably hundreds of millions of dollars. Oh, echo screen. And then ether. Oh man, ethers heal a lot. Also, like, there are ways to card enemies early on that let you get like the best weapons on disc 1. And while the best weapons don't increase your strength, what the weapons do is they unlock better limit breaks. Oh, by the way, leveling up in Final Fantasy VIII is bad, and you should not level up because the enemies level up with you. So you don't. Unless you're keeping up with magic, you're actually kind of at a disadvantage for grinding levels on your characters. So to prevent getting experience, you turn them into cards, which gives you their card, and you get the ability points, but you don't get the experience points. And then also, like, there's 8 is so cool. Like, it is. I don't think I appreciated 8 as much, like, enough when I was a kid. I really like that game. It's like a sloppy mess, but like a lot of it is a sloppy mess, but it is so cool. Like, it is a game designer's video game. Also, so there's this status that Vivi has. It's the trouble status, and what it does is it makes it so whenever Vivi whenever an afflicted character takes damage, the characters around them also take damage. So where do I do this? Dozadon, kill it. Yeah, so I think the next game after this will be 10-2. I will not be going for 100% because I am not, because I appreciate enjoying video games. And I don't want to go after that BS. Also, Final Fantasy VIII has an ability like built native to the original game that is just encounter none, and it just turns off all encounters. It also has, first you get encounter half, and then you get encounter none. And it takes a while to get those abilities, but you get them, and then you can just walk through the game. I think it's on Diablos, right? Yeah, how much AP does it take? It takes a lot of AP. Yeah, oh, it takes 130 ability points to unlock Encounter None. And you get that pretty early in the game. Like, basically you get it after the intro. You get that GF, that not a girlfriend, your guardian force, your summon thing. You get that, which is how you learn all your abilities and stuff and aids. You get that like after the prologue, like after your intro mission, you get this item that you can use to fight this boss, and then once you fight the boss, you get it as a summon. And one of the abilities it can learn are Encounter Half, which you can get really easily. It's only 30 ability points. And then after you get that, there is Encounter None. And this is like 3 hours into the game on disc 1. I don't think I would recommend it, but it would let you control how many encounters you want. Sure, I'll tent. And I'll save again. My memory card's probably gonna be fucked again. Yep. Why? So I'm actually using I need to look up to see if this is a problem. Like a known problem. I have a memory card that actually has a micro SD card on it. And so all my saves are on this micro SD card, right? And it's that third-party memory, that like special third-party memory card that's having, I think, connection issues. You want to buy something? Sure. Ooh, hello. I don't think I have a partisan. Is there anything that is 0/0? Ooh, a mithril helm. Sure. I think I'm good on the rest. Come visit me again. Oh, and that's if I want to do things. Backup switch 4. I'm not gonna flip the switch. Wait, so that's 1, 2. Here, let's do this. Oh shit, I forgot about this. And this is gonna kick me back to... Oh, no, it's not. Can I get back? Can I flip back up switch 4? Hello! What are you okay it on? I am playing this on a PlayStation 1. I have a modded PS1, and that's what I'm playing it on. Welcome to the chat. I also love Final Fantasy IX. It's been my favorite Final Fantasy since I was a child. I think it holds up pretty well. I've since come to have an appreciation for Final Fantasy VIII and the other old ones, and also Final Fantasy XIV. I have, I think, half a year on Final Fantasy XIV. Not as in I've been subscribed for 6 months. But yeah, nine's pretty good. It's yeah, pretty good game. Yeah, I think I have this on. So I have my PS1 copy. I bought on the PlayStation Store. I think I have it on PS4. I think I have it on PC, and I think I have it on Switch. Yeah, I did not buy. I do not have it on mobile, but I have it on like, I think every other platform it's been released on. Wow, I can't believe you made it this far without getting hurt. This is my territory. Go dig somewhere else. I'll let you excavate here in exchange for a potion. Oh no, is this like the blasting device? I don't know how this minigame works. Yeah, I'm not playing my original discs. My original discs are not with me. Actually, I might have discs. Actually, no, the discs I have with me are Final Fantasy VIII. But are you quitting already? I've had enough. I don't want to dig. There's probably a really good treasure in here, but frankly, I don't care at this point. Survival vest. I have it on PS1, PS5, PC, Switch, and mobile. Wanted to get on Steam. My MacBook won't play it, so yeah. I'll still get in and play it on any other gaming laptop. Yep. Yeah, what do you like about this so much? There's I feel like the Final Fantasy IX fans are very adamant and very passionate, or adamant in their love for the game, and very passionate about their love for the game. Actually met one of my best friends because of Final Fantasy IX. Strange coincidence, but yeah. What is this? Is there nothing here? Yeah, so, I am going through the Final Fantasy series as a whole. Is there any way to get back? There has to be a way to get back, right? Yeah, there we go. So I've actually already done 10. I kind of skipped ahead during the pandemic. So I think the next one after this will be 10-2. Other than 10 and 9 being the first and only games I've played, this is the first one my brother let me play on PS1 and the only FF game I've finished. Yeah, it's I think you chose a good one. Yeah, 10's neat, and I think there's a lot of interesting stuff about it. But and I played a lot. I played it a lot as a kid. Flip the switch. I think that affects this. Right. Okay, so that's what happens. I'm almost out. Almost out of here. I still haven't finished Final Fantasy X. Yeah, 10's good. 10 is good stuff. Towards the end, I mean, it gets, I wouldn't say it falls apart, but it gets a lot more challenging. For sure. Lamia's Tiara. But yeah, I think the music in 10's pretty good. I think the story's pretty good. But there's something about like the classic nature of Final Fantasy IX. Like it was throwback back in 2000, and now it's like even more throwback. It's like throwback to throwback. And then flip the switch. Yeah, I think the first Final Fantasy game I played, it was either Final Fantasy VI on emulator or it was Final Fantasy VII on PS1 back in like between 96 and 98. And then like I basically just kept up with the series ever since. The only one I didn't really play contemporaneously with release was whatchamacallit, Final Fantasy XI, and I have never really played that game. Well, I played a little bit of it, but it was an MMO, and so, yeah. Yeah, but it's I don't know. I'm really enjoying my time coming back to this game. It's like comfort food, like a nice warm blanket. Just something I can, I don't know. I remember a fair amount of this because I've played this game a number of times, and it's just super, I don't know, super cozy. I like the chibi-ish art style, the way they're kind of like. It eschews the realistic proportions of Final Fantasy VIII and goes for a more did I do this? Did I flip this did I already try doing this? I honestly forget. Did I already ride that one? I have lost track of things. Yeah, so like all the models are kind of like essentially 3D sprites. I did not do this yet, so good thing I put the switch back. Hello, Gargant. Let me ride you. Yeah, it's like super cute, and like there's a lot of depth in the stories. There's like a lot of interesting stuff with Vivi, and then like a lot of the characters feel fairly well developed. At least oh, are you fucking kidding me? Okay, well it's not that bad. At least like the main let's see, 4 characters, I'd say feel fairly well developed, and like even the other ones feel like, I don't know, feel like good characters. And it's like exploring different meanings of life and other stuff like that. And like purpose, and what have you. And Vivi is just the best. Okay, so now I've exhausted all the options. Let's go back, flip the switch, and get out of this dungeon. Flip the switch. Oh yeah, so, one thing, this is mainly for Panini Steve. The older Final Fantasy games, the dungeons are based more on, they're based less on puzzles, and they're based more on, like, figuring out how to navigate the corridors, and as I said, like, resource management. Whereas the 3D games and later are about, like, puzzles and whatnot. And then you get to Final Fantasy 13, which is like, hey, it's just going to be a straight line with some combat. I actually do like Final Fantasy 13. At least, I think I like Final Fantasy 13. I haven't played it. When did I finish that game? I think I actually finished that game for the first time in, like, 2014. I think I enjoyed it. I got, like, most of the way through and just picked up an old save. And yeah, it was pretty good. Oh hey, I see some people in chat. Or at least lurking. Okay, let's go. And we are... There's light. This light. There's no mist here. Hey, we're off the continent. And look at the world map. The outer continent. Hell yeah. We made it, boys and girls. Let's save. And will my memory card be really bad? Yeah, one sec. Oh, I need to figure out this issue. Okay. I kind of don't want to stop here, but I also kind of want to stop here. I feel like this might be a good place to stop. I made it to the outer continent. I see the next town that I'm going to. Let's see. Yeah, next town. What was it? I think the Black Mage. Oh, do I have to go to the Black Mage Village first? I think the Black Mage Village is like in here. And I think it's at the Aoife tree right there. And then, oh yeah, there's the. Oh no, the Black Mage Village might be over there. Anyway, I think I'm going to end here. Thank you very much for tuning in, VATV Ben, Panini Steve, and all the others in chat and people watching. I'll be back with more Final Fantasy IX in the coming days. I really just want to get... I really am enjoying playing this game again, and I want to get through it. And I think I'm over the hump of being out of the habit of streaming this game, so I think I'll be back and doing this more regularly. So be on the lookout for that, and thank you everyone for tuning in. Hope you all have a great night, and I will catch you another time.